What is up with the squad? It's your favorite IT with Uncle Tendencies. I'm in the building with Mr. Shake My Hand, Rob the Man Media. It's Hot Takes Monday. Rob, what's up?
Man, what's happening? Hey, it's Monday.
What's happening?
Man. Well, shout out to the good people that's out there in the world, man. Thanks for checking in with us, man. Smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Oh yeah, hey, listen, we gotta talk about some things today. We gotta talk about some things, but man, shout out to everybody that's here. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's always, man. Well, let's kick this thing up, man. What we got going on the show today?
Oh man, listen. We came up to celebrate good times. Come on, but then breaking news happened. What breaking news? Breaking news that we had put on hold from last week. We said we was gonna wait to see what happened in media day this week. We would see, Chloe Kitts. We saw the brace. We were trying to figure out what it is. Prayers, speedy recovery, positive energy, healing hands. I don't know if there'll be surgery or what'll go on there. But done for the season. Done for the season. I don't know if surgery's happened already or where they're at with that because they haven't gave a lot of information on that without saying.
Go ahead. From that picture, that means surgery was already done. From that picture.
Okay.
Because once surgery's done, that's the kind of brace that they actually put on you. So if I had to put my money on it, surgery's already been done, and what they did was Chloe went through every medical thing you could have done to avoid surgery. Mm-hmm. Because you can play with a torn ACL. I don't want nobody to tell you that you can't, because you can. But it also comes down to a lot of pain tolerance in that sense. And I'm only saying this because the mother of my son played with a torn ACL Division I basketball. And she was pregnant that season too, so with our son. So I know what you can and what you can't do, but it really comes down to a pain tolerance. It's but they chose to take the safe route, right? Get the surgery, not have no more damage done. So I would probably bet the surgery's already been done. Now, it could be, but I'm more likely the surgery's probably already done. Sucks, man. But injuries are part of basketball. Yeah, at the end of the day, injuries are part of basketball. I'll say this: nothing about this season changes because Chloe got hurt. The main goal is still the main goal. The main thing is still the main thing. Let's go get that goddamn chip. So that doesn't change. It's just next man up, next woman up, I should say.
What do you think they go from here? 17 in the chat, y'all. Hit the like and the share. They both right there.
Hey, Joyce Edwards. I just think she adds 2 or 3 more minutes early on in the season, but I think Joyce's minutes comes down as the season progresses, just based off the sole fact of the 2 freshmen that's going to step up, right? It's easy throughout the season to play 11, well, now 10. Even with 11, it's still easy. Once you start getting up to like 12, 13, it's kind of hard to play throughout the season. But having 10 throughout the season, the only problem that you run into is the quality of practice. That's the only issue that you run into. So you really need like whatever guys they pick, you need some guys that can really get you ready for a game, because you want to have that 12, and then you can add three guys onto the team. That's the only thing that changes is practice. And anything else outside of practice, it doesn't change. Basketball is basketball, right? At the end of the day, there was expectation that need to be done. It's just, hey, listen, freshman, you got to grow up in the moment. That's all. That's the only thing that changes. Freshmen got to grow up and play now, because you got to fill in Chloe's minutes and practice. Them the only 2 things that change. But the actual goals for the season, nothing else changes. Still the same thing.
Well, like I was saying on check ball this morning, Everything happened for a reason, and it's
Yeah.
because everybody was like, "Damn, man." All our young folks been out just working all around the world, playing basketball against all kind of people. They seen so many different sets, so many different sizes, so many different levels of players. How much more are they prepared for this situation right now because they were deployed doing all of that? Isla McDowell, we looking at you. Isla Wilder finna go crazy. But you know why? Remember I was saying this is the only freshman I know that was out playing WNBA basketball. What? Now she didn't get to get on the floor a lot, and it was blowouts. But what did that practice mean for her? What did being able to play against that speed, see that physicality, see all of that? Because they wasn't taking it easy on her.
Yeah.
If that didn't get her ready for the SEC, what will? See, just like Fago Fagan.
I mean, A-God has some experience too, though. So don't.
Yeah,
Don't
A-God too. A-God too. But I'm talking about at the WNBA level, and I don't know if A-God will be the one that they use as much for Chloe as I think it will be, as much as I think it'll be McDowell, but it's gonna be interesting.
A-God, you're gonna see her length is what they're gonna use prime, like her defense abilities.
Oh, absolutely.
There's some things that Chloe can do. You can actually like utilize that with A-God. The scoring side of it, you're gonna go with McDowell. So you gotta, if you want to go defensive, you want the length out there. And not saying that A-God's a bad defender, but the better defender is A-God. If you need to go down, hey, listen, I need somebody to sit down in defensive stands and really guard something, and we can switch, and we can stay big. Like A-God to be that girl that you want to go with. So you don't lose.
The only thing that I think about Gotti with the shotty is just like Chloe shoot that bitch kids. We had to get the grits in her system. We had to get the grits in her system. We had to get her SEC weight up. So that's the only thing that I worry about. But I get what you're saying. Yes, you can mimic Chloe's length on defense with a Gotti, and more of the offensive threat with Isla. But they are both players that play on both sides of the ball. But they have different specialties. But again, just that experience, right? Just that experience that they went and had. And then Joyce Edwards too. I don't know who. I can't wait for basketball to start. It seems like people forgot who Joyce Edwards is, but that's okay. She can show y'all real quick. Go ahead.
If Joyce Edwards is not in the conversation for Player of the Year, we have some real problems.
Well, you gotta tell me. I got Joyce in the conversation.
I'm just saying, because the people that they would take votes away would be a Chloe Kiss that would take votes away from her. Now that Chloe Kiss ain't playing, if she's not in the top for Player of the Year, SEC Player of the Year, National Player of the Year, we got some real problems.
I agree. I listen. I told you I thought that Joyce was a 2-time National Player of the Year contender.
Yeah,
2-time.
Don't worry about it.
Gamecocks fan, what's up? Hey man, we appreciate y'all rocking with this live. Latson can't take votes away.
She could, but the impact of Joyce. See, here's the thing: the impact of Joyce, the impact of Chloe, they can kind of cancel each other out. But now it's just Joyce. Latson gonna score. That's what she's known to do. But offensively wise, defensive wise, just the total impact of the game is the part where Joyce is just should be risen to the top of that.
And it's like 85 Fly saying, Rob, Mary Carey, you up? Yeah. Miriam Dowder, front and center. Miriam Dowder, glasses, front and center. It's showtime.
Hey, Miriam Dowder,
how much better prepared is she this year from having gone through last year, right? And having seen last year end like it ended, Rob. How much better is she coming into this season, right? How much better is she?
Man, that's the scary part, man. I can't. If I really want to answer that question, but I really don't have a comeback for that answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm so ready. Like, I'm so ready to see this exhibition. I ain't even hold you. I'm ready to see the exhibition because I know that we've been hooping in the off season. We've been working, but I want to see the real work. You know what I'm saying? When we go up against somebody else, you know. Mm-hmm. But no, it's the spotlight's on her. You know what I'm saying? You got to come with it, Mary Dowdy. You got to come with it, just like Tack. Hey, them the two people I got circled right now. If I got two people circled on the roster, Tack and Mary Dowdy, hey, I got to come with it. I got to come with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to come with it. It's time now. Like, listen. You can't cry and say, "Hey, we ain't get the opportunity." It ain't. Hey, opportunity is there. The opportunity is there. So yeah, I'm here for it.
So okay, you know me, my glass always half full, especially when it comes to these Gamecocks, because I'm ruder. Here's the thing, and Brett, I didn't mean to overlook your comment about Delhi. Delhi is coming, and Delhi will turn a corner this year. But I don't think it's about Delhi as much this year when you got with Okot out there. Delhi gonna do her thing, but Delhi gonna do her thing. But I think it's gonna be Okot. But I like 8 and 10 from Delhi. She coming. Delhi is coming. But this is what I was thinking about, Rob. Because I
Okot
told you
gonna
my
be
glass
blocking
always.
shots and running the floor like crazy.
She gonna pin something to the backboard. Okay. She gonna pin something to the backboard. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna go crazy when she pins something to the backboard. But this is what I thought about. How much scarier is it now when people were saying, "Oh, Don, what you gonna do in 2026?" When you think about a healthy Ashlyn Watkins, a healthy Chloe Kitts, a third-year Joyce Edwards, a first-year Kelsey Andrews. What does that? It's like, goddamn, Don. I mean, even when it go bad, it go good for you. Like what? And then you may still even be able to add Okot back to that.
Man, it's just a blessing in disguise. That's all it is. It's a blessing in disguise.
Beyond measure.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, a lot of times you don't know what's gonna happen. You just gotta let things happen and play itself out.
Oh, Isla gonna fill in.
Yeah, she gonna fill out for sure. And be straight. But I think that, man, listen, this is just letting you know, hey man, the Gamecocks ain't going nowhere, right? Just when y'all thought, hey man, I ain't gonna be in trouble, another blessing came, right? And it's you don't want to see people go down. You don't want to see that.
No.
But it also helps you understand that, hey, I got another season where I got kids that I know that's been in the program, that's been at the highest level, that understands how to win championships, and that's something that you can't account for.
Rob, do you remember how sad? Do you remember how sad I was? That I thought this was the last time we seen the Kitts Watkins shit on the floor. I don't even think y'all need to go back and look and see what that Kitts Watkins action really looked like on the floor. That's nasty work in the SEC, and that ain't even 6'6", 6'7" or nothing. That's just Ash and Chloe. Okay, never mind. Okay, y'all don't remember. Never mind. It's okay. I remember. I'm excited, but that's okay. I don't want to get too far ahead. But I'm just saying. Okay, go look at it, man. Go look at it.
Yeah, I mean, just think about it. You're losing Latson and Marion Dowder and Raven. Everybody else can come back. Oh, Okot, but everybody else can come back. So I mean, think like, so you're losing 4 people out of the 10, so 6 returning, 7 returning, pretty much 7 returning. You're losing 7 returning. You're losing 4.
I mean, you just think about the quality. Oh, yeah. The Ash Chloe duo, man. I'm telling you, AKA 85 Fly. Hey, chef's kiss. I'm telling you, they was building something. Now Ash had, I showed y'all that video. Ash with that elbow jumper. Okay, Watkins. What's funny about Chloe? Technically, this the class she's supposed to be with as a senior. It's funny the way things work out. At the end of the day, she's gonna end up in the class that she was always supposed to be in.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen.
That's a good. That was a great call out too, Gamecock fam. I didn't think about it that way. That's a great call out.
It's a beautiful thing.
Isla and Agard are both 6'1". Multiple position players. Come on now, we ain't worried over here. I thought one of them was 6'2". Are they both 6'1"?
They both 6'1", but I think Agard is might be. But I mean, hey, 6'1", 6'1", 6'2", yeah, inch really doesn't matter, and from that standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing they're going into the portal to get is guards. You don't need no bigs out the portal. The only thing you go to the portal to get is pure guards. What guards want to come play with these bigs? That's really it. You really just need a point guard, a wing. You might not even need a wing. Just a point guard and probably another shooter. That's it. Because Matty Mouse and Tessa got another year. Let's go get it done, dog. Let's go get
Tessa
it done.
getting ready to shoot the leather off the ball.
Let's
I
get it
don't
done.
think people not. But here's the thing that's gonna surprise people, Rob. I keep trying to tell them. Here's the thing that people really, I think people are really overlooking, and I'm gonna keep saying it until y'all are able to see it. Tessa didn't regress last year. Tessa was being an understudy. Tessa's defense, what Tessa was able to learn studying under Bree Hall is gonna surprise y'all. Watch Tessa this year on defense. Remember, she was blocking shots and getting active and stuff a little bit. She a southpaw you eat too. She'll catch you with either hand. Tessa don't mind that defense. Tessa's a basketball player. Watch. Okot and Adele on the court with Joyce Edwards at the same time for the big squad. Don't forget Dowda out there. Don't forget Dowda out there for that big squad. Island and Gotti with the shotty out there for that big squad.
I'm interested to see what the starting lineup going to be now, because I think that Agot, Chloe, and Joyce was going to be the starting 3, 4, 5. Now I want to see what
Agot or Okot?
Huh?
Agot or Okot? Okot, right? Medina,
Okot.
right?
Okot.
Yeah. Okay.
Okot.
It's they name so close. I got it.
Yeah.
I do Gotti with the shotty and Okot. Gotti and Okot. So yeah. Okot, you said you thought Chloe. Who else?
Joyce, Latson, and Raven. That's why I have as my original starting 5. But I said I want to see what Drip does now, because I that was
really?
my starting 5.
I thought Raven Tenaya, Tessa, Chloe, Okot. And then I thought now that pushes that, so I thought now that will push Joyce into the starting lineup. It makes Joyce.
I had Joyce and Chloe starting together. Like
I could see that in some situations, but I just didn't know if Joyce was automatically gonna start. I like it forces Delly to play a little bit more this year, but I think Delly ready. Like I told you, I think number one, I think Adele Tack is 6'7", and I think that bringing another 6'6" in that she could play with on a regular basis, like being at practice with Camila Cardoso, and Okot brings a different type of experience, right? Not an SEC experience, not a championship experience, but an international and what her experience has been, right? For Tack to play against on a regular basis, plus what they do with the highlighters. I just thought that was really good for Delly. I love the way Adele has attacked the offseason. If you go back and look at Adele, first year sitting on the bench, to Adele Tack right now, baby cheeks and all that gone, Adele Tack ready to play basketball, right? She looking like Adele Tack before the injury. Her length is scary as hell, especially with the body by Molly now, if that makes sense. Because she looks even longer. Man, listen. Adele and Raven, they may be able to put their arms and touch each fingertips in the middle of the goddamn key. I'm just saying. It's not her hairstyle to make her 6'7", man. She didn't grow.
Hey man, y'all be killing me with that, boy. It's the hair.
But I've been hearing a lot about Dowda and Joyce together. What do Dowda and Joyce bring together?
Dowda and Joyce together. Is Joyce playing a 3? She playing a 4? Like, It's so many combinations you can go with, right? I do think you will see a lot of Joyce Edwards being at the 3 more than people would expect. And the reason why I say that is because if you can get Joyce at the 3, you can allow her to post up or catch it in the mid post against smaller guards, and she can just go to work. Not saying that they have to do that, but that's the advantage because Joyce can handle the ball. She can get it off the glass, start the break. It's a lot of things you can do with Joyce Edwards, but I think you're going to see a lot of Joyce Edwards at the 3, which is going to allow a person like Dowda to be on the floor and spread her wings. But being a senior, hey, listen, ain't nothing else to talk about. We trying to get you on the roster in the dub. We trying to get you on the roster. This is a breakout season. Let's make it happen. You feel me? Let's make it happen because hey, you can always use size in the dub.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. Some of the size in the dub ain't that good. You can go in there and steal somebody's job. I know you could beat out Russell.
Yeah, you can go take somebody's job if you get in there. You don't. Hey, and it just all depends on how you attack. Look at Rivers. I'm leaning on breakout seasons from Adele and Dowda. I think if we get that from them, another undefeated season is absolutely possible. Dowda and Joyce bring the force, and Dowda finesse and length. Honestly, they can create mismatches. Been telling y'all Dowda comp for me is Azurite. Really? Okay. Listen, I like Dowda's activity on defense. I fell in love with that. When I saw Oldacre get mad at Dowda and she about 20 pounds heavier than Dowda, I said, "Oh, Dowda a problem." Dowda's a problem. I love it. I've been on her ever since. And then she was shooting the 3-ball confidently at the end of last season. She stayed in Columbia. She did everything that she was supposed to do as a transfer coming in with 2 years into South Carolina to have a breakout season to get ready to go get her stock up for the WNBA. Go shine, kid. Go shine. I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for her.
I'm glad Joyce Edwards made the preseason first team. Man, come on. Should be more love than that though.
It's hit or miss with us. You know how it go.
That voters fatigue. So speaking of the SEC, you want me to give you a rundown of what the order is they got preseason wise? How they say this order gonna go?
Oh yeah, you got an announcement here? Yeah, let's go.
So preseason, this is the order that they say in the SEC is supposed to finish. South Carolina, number 1. Texas, number 2. Don't know how the hell Texas got to number 2, but it is what it is. LSU, 3. Come on, dog. Tennessee, 4. Oklahoma, 5. Ole Miss, 6. Watch what happens. Vandy, 7. Kentucky, 8. Alabama, 9. Mississippi State, 10. Florida, 11. Georgia Bulldogs, 12. Missouri, 13. Texas A&M, 14. Auburn, 15. Arkansas, 16. Now, I know that the media, man, they gotta do some real homework, dog. The people that selected that did the selection. Now, the voting was selected by media members of national media and media across the SEC. That's all I'm gonna say. Some people need to do their homework.
Auburn, I think it'll be higher.
Texas Auburn is definitely gonna be higher than 15, but I'm this is people just need to do their homework.
Texas A&M. You know what, man? I'm keeping Joni out the unemployment line this year, man. They're gonna be better than that too. She all international. We calling them. I don't know if he was here last night, Rob. Texas A&M, we calling them team no tape. You ain't got no tape on none of them kids. You don't know none of them, so they'll be a surprise every place they show up. That's team no tape this season. Texas A&M.
Yeah.
So they'll at least be a surprise to the conference start.
To pretty much say Ole Miss and Vandy gonna be middle of pack teams in the SEC is crazy. It's crazy.
Well, that's because they really want Texas and Oklahoma to be really, really high. They want them to be really, really ranked
Texas
high.
And LSU, that's what they want to be high.
Well, LSU too, but they got them ranked in the top 5 in the nation. And we talked about that last night. Like it's just not realistic right now. It's just not realistic right now.
Man, this is craziness, dog. This is crazy. Like, for as much experience that Oklahoma has coming back, the way they go, I'm fine with them being at number 5. But Ole Miss, you gave Ole Miss offense with the already defensive team that they already was in the SEC, and you gonna tell me that they the sixth best team? Their defense is better than Texas, LSU, and Tennessee, and Oklahoma. You can't score on them, and they got better offensive line. Man, come on, dog. Man, what are we talking about? But I digress. I just want to put that out there because that's the list that came out, because they did the preseason team, and then they did the selection of, the teams and where they're going to finish it on the season. I just thought it's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that's wild.
I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Well, last the May 2nd team. So Joyce made first team, last made second team. They're projecting Madison Booker to win Player of the Year. I don't understand that shit, but come on, dog. I know y'all didn't watch the basketball, and I know y'all didn't watch anything that happened in the summertime. Because ain't no way you put Madison Booker as a Player of the Year in the SEC. There's no way. There's no way preseason you're picking it.
2-time. They picking her as 2-time.
Come on, man. So
back to back.
First team all SEC: Flau'jae Johnson, Reagan Beers, Joyce Edwards, Madison Booker, Michaela Blakes.
Ain't that lightweight disrespectful to Latson?
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Gamecocks fam. I'm thinking just like you.
Yeah. Second team, Carla Stratt, Kentucky, MK, LSU, Cody McMahon's Ole Miss, Latson, Cooper, Tennessee, and ain't no way they put Harman from Texas on this bid. Ain't no way. Hey, come on, dog.
They like Harman. They high on Harman.
Come on, dog. You mean to tell me that Raven Johnson couldn't get on this list? A champion. No one team.
No.
And you put Harman on this? Come on, dog. Come on, man. Like you can't make this up, dog. You can't make this up. Hey man, national media. Dog, listen, I ain't the most smartest person in the world. But dog, y'all could have just reached out to us. We could have told you who should be on the list, dog. And this ain't even no biased opinion. But this is crazy. This crazy. Is
Lay on there?
No.
What is the media machine pushing love for Texas and Booker 2 years in a row?
Yeah.
Not no bright lights, Booker. Lay left second South Carolina not to be even second team.
Yeah. But
here's the thing though. But she's top three. She's top three transfer impact from the portal.
Yeah, but see that'd be the crazy part is y'all in one realm, she's the most important piece, and then in another realm, she ain't even. Come on.
She went from being 6th woman of the year last year, wasn't she?
Yeah, man.
All right, interesting. Shonda Doe Right, what's up, fam?
And listen, they only changed the narrative to fit what they want, right? Hey, when it comes to impact players or who's the reason why they can go farther, she's the reason. But she ain't the reason that she can't be on first and second team.
Make it make sense.
I don't even, to be honest, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I don't even understand how Flau'jae's on first team. Why has Flau'jae telling you in the SEC last year that she should be in the first team?
Right, and they done drove me to drinking, man. Who buying me a Coca-Cola today?
I'm just saying.
Who hitting the Cash App and buying me a Coca-Cola today? Y'all done drove me to drinking with this foolishness. Now, come on.
That's the real thing. I'm like, dog. I get she's a name. I get that she's a brand. But let's be real, people. Let's be real. What did Flau'jae really do in the SEC last year to warrant her to be on the first team this year? MK actually had a better.
So here's the thing: Flau'jae is in the National Player of the Year conversation too, ain't she? Don't they got her up there in that list too?
Yeah, for what?
So to me, if you in the National Player of the Year conversation, you have to be in the Player of the Year conversation for your conference.
No, you don't.
I knew them was coming. How you gonna be the national player of the year and ain't the player of the year in your conference?
No, you don't. That
Oh
because
man,
it's politics. That's what that is.
this probably why I don't.
You ain't
This why I
got
don't
to.
vote. This why
Yeah.
I don't vote. This why they don't ask me. Because ain't no way you gonna be the national player of the year and you ain't the player of the year in your conference. Texas and Raven will be on one of these teams by the end of the year. No problem. Yeah, they probably both will.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Cody and Laston should have been on first team. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even hold you on it. That just makes common sense. But you know, we don't do common sense and logicals around here. You know, people don't watch basketball around this joint. They just
Oh yeah, I got my eyes on. Let me tell you
something.
something. If I didn't never have my eyes on Ole Miss, I got my eyes on Ole Miss this year. Oh, I got my eyes on Ole Miss and Coach Yo.
Man, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
I put my peepers on because I want to see something.
I ain't even gonna hold you. It feel like somebody missing off this list that I can't that I don't got my name on. But I know somebody missing off this list. I'm like, yo, they finna go crazy.
Darnell, you are so funny. Yeah, it'll be motivation, but like Shonda Dore said, bulletin board material if you need it. You know.
Hey, I mean, bro, I just be upset about the Raven disrespect. That's what I'd be more upset about. Cause I'm like, ain't no way. This you mean it? This what you want? Come on, dog. You ain't watching basketball, man. But I get it, right? A lot of it just people just looking at stat lines and they not actually watching the game. So you don't really understand the impact that people having on the game and why they should be first and second team. It's just, hey man, they scoring X amount of points, so it look like they doing something. But when you really watching the game, it's really empty stats. Like you can go out there and put up 20 points, but it's like, man, how did you put up that 20 points? How? You really didn't put up the 20 points. It's just you got it in garbage time, so it looked like you did something, but you ain't did nothing. But you know. Oh yeah, I got you. All right, so I'm gonna go from bottom to top. So 16 Arkansas, 15 Auburn, 14 Texas A&M, 13 Mizzou, 12 Georgia, 11 Florida, 10 Mississippi State, number 9 Alabama, number 8 Kentucky, number 7 Vandy, number 6 Ole Miss, number 5 Oklahoma, number 4 Tennessee, 3 LSU, 2 Texas, number 1 South Carolina. Gotcha. Yeah, man, that's your preseason rankings.
We're gonna shock some folks. This year. And Raven, she'll have her revenge. She'll have the last laugh. Raven will have the last laugh.
Hey, listen, Roy. I'm just that just blows me away, dog. I ain't even always good. I'm like, dog, what kind of stat line has Roy really put up in the SEC where it's like, damn, dog, she deserved to be on there? Like, nah, dog. Well, I can't wait. Well, I just can't wait. Hey, but we got hoops today. But man, I just can't. I can't wait for the SEC to get started. I ain't even finna hold you. Like, can we just fast forward just to the SEC, the start of the SEC? Forget all the non-conference. Just start the SEC, man. I just love to watch the SEC basketball play.
And not even just SEC play, just college basketball now.
Yeah. No, there's some teams I got my eyes on for sure. There's some teams outside the SEC I got my eyes on, but you know, hey man, I'm here for. I want to see when dogs get to barking against dogs. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna step up and who gonna, you know what I'm saying? Who gonna turn into a little poodle? You know, that's all. You know, these everybody want to be a dog till it's time to, you know what I'm saying, until that light start get to shining. That's what I want to see. Who gonna be the big dogs, not the little ones. Cause everybody claim to be a dog. It's different.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. They may be dogs, but see, it's levels to dogs. It's big dogs, it's little dogs, it's dogs that bite, it's dogs that bark, it's dogs that's quiet, it's dogs that just be on the porch. I mean, you could be a dog, but what type of dog are you? That matters too.
Yeah.
That matters too. You a junkyard dog? You in the house dog? You're a firehouse dog. Police dog. It matters. There's a lot of different type of dogs out there.
Yeah, man. I'm ready to see them dogs that want to jump off the porch, man, and let me know that they here.
So I mean, we had come up to talk about the Las Vegas Aces. Yeah, little pups. You know what I'm saying? You got Scrappy Doos, you got Scooby Doos. You know what I mean? All that. Put them up, and then you got. I don't know. You got all that. So we'll see. Well, we came up originally to talk about the Aces. I mean,
oh y'all, yeah.
9:00 tonight. We're gonna celebrate Asia at least for 1 hour. Y'all pull up. She deserves her flowers.
Bro, that resume getting crazy and crazy about a minute.
I don't even know. I don't even know if he call it a resume anymore. Like her life is like a movie. I'm trying to think what else it could be.
You got to change the word resume to something. Whatever that word is, can't be resume no more. Whatever that thing is. That thing is biting. Like that thing is. And hey, listen. Every time you think you getting close, it's another notch to get added onto it. You thought you getting close, another notch added onto it. But the primary of this conversation is are the Aces back on top? Aces. Hey man, what we talking about, man? Hey, are they back on top?
We back. So here's the thing, and I was talking about this earlier. I watched the. I give Becky a really hard time. Becky is not X's and O's. Okay, that's just Becky ain't drawn up too much for you.
She got a little system. You know what I'm saying? A little
but
system.
Becky has put together players around her where what they need from her, she's able to give in a dynamic way. When I saw Becky up there talking, and then everybody head dropped because she hit them right where it mattered. That's when I there's not a she coached the shit out this moment coming out of Becky Hammon. It just ain't, okay. I'm gonna say that. It's not. But what's coming out of her is a support in a way that I don't think any other coach can do because she's lived it, right? And so she's passionate about it in a way that I just really wasn't giving her credit for. I ain't gonna hold y'all, I ain't gonna hold you for real. But I don't mind having to come back and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Listen, she's not that, but she is this. All three of them heads dropped. They couldn't even. Asia was so glad she had them goddamn goggles on because it was probably filling up. She had to open them up, let the water drop out. The way she gave them their flowers right then. It seems that Becky has that Phil Jackson kind of Zen master kind of. I'm gonna give you exactly what you need. Everybody gets a book, but it's not the same book. You read this. Get together. Let's burn some stuff. Num yo ho renge kyo, and we gonna go get it. We gonna go get a championship. We pray together. We cry together. We pop champagne together. And I think that's. It took me this long to be able to say that that's what Becky's signature is. That's what she allows her team to be able to do. So I want to give Becky her flowers in that sense because I've been giving Becky the blues for 2 years about not having a signature coaching moment. So seriously, seriously, like because y'all know I don't mess around. I don't mess around now.
Yeah,
Becky, what are you gonna do? So but yeah, Popovich seemed like he has some X's and O's, but Becky
has the
gotta give your due. But
I'll say this to Becky, right? Becky is not gonna be that person that's gonna X and I owe you. but she does have a system, right? Good, bad, and different, right? You can love it, you can hate it. It is what it is. But she has a system that she's been consistent to, and she understands what that system is. Now, the players might change in the system, and it might look funky at times because you don't have certain players with basketball IQ that you're trying to put into places, or they're not going to be successful. So it can look bad. It can look bad at times. I said it about Becky, but the formula, the recipe is it's the players. At the end of the day, it's the players, right? Because you need players to win chips. And so she gets her flower from that standpoint. For me, because you got to have the players. No matter what, you could drop the perfect system, you could drop the perfect plays, you can out X and O somebody, but if you ain't got the players to execute it, what does it matter? That's what it comes down to, the Jimmys and the Joes. So hats off to Becky. I think she when everything hit the fan, instead of her trying to out coach everybody to try to prove a point, she left it in the players' hands and said, "What do y'all want to do?" And that take a lot of balls, that take a lot of courage, because at the end of the day, if the players fail, you could be the one out your job and the players can still be around. So it takes a lot of courage from that standpoint to be like, you know what? Hey, Asia, you came in, you brought your laptop today. You want to employ the defense because of what we doing ain't working. Cool. Hey, Jackie, you want to tweak the offense and do this because this ain't working. Cool. Hey, Chelsea, you want to go operate what we do in transition. Cool. And she left it on the players. So those are the things that
Well,
can go unnoticed, because if you don't know, if you're not a student of the game, you wouldn't notice that.
But I think that she was able to do that because of the players she has around her. That don't work with everybody.
Correct. But that comes down to trust, understanding. Hey man, I didn't want chips with them. I didn't want with them. So that was just stuff that was built over time. So it's not like, hey, you get to come in, you get to call shots. No, that ain't how this works. That's just trust that was built over the time. How we got it done. Hey Becky, we understand what you're trying to employ, but that NBA stuff that you're trying to employ over here, that don't work over here. Let's show you how we get it done this way. And so, those are the things that happen. So yeah. I just give her credit for listening to her players. That's what I really give her credit for, because that takes a lot, right? Especially when you the head person in charge, knowing that, like, hey, if I fail the mission, if I don't get to what we need to get to and deliver the goods, hey, my job is over. They still here. So that's what it is for me. But Becky just pointed back into the players, as she should, right? Because that's part of coming to coaching, right? You should definitely pour back into your players no matter what. Win, lose, or draw, indifference of opinion, you still supposed to pour back into your players, and that's one of the things that she's done. But I think these previous years and situations happen, and some players leaving, made Becky have to change about the matter of how she do things and the way she attacks the business of basketball on a day-to-day basis.
Absolutely. Okay. Let me see. You agree to take vulnerability, humility, trust. Okay. A lot of Becky Hammond decision making. He also can't stand up. Yeah, I think they're allowed to kind of just in spite of as far as like X's and O's, and Asia sets a lot of the tone. And Chelsea, it's like having a heck of a quarterback and a heck of a safety or a middle linebacker, right? Like you just got quarterbacks on the floor, and you get that with like Asia and Chelsea on the floor together, and that's really, really, really beneficial. I thought it was really interesting too. I want to go back and because I talk a lot about what Becky hasn't done. I saw. Go ahead.
I was gonna say this last point. What helps you win championships is player-led teams, not coach-led teams. But go ahead.
I thought it was really interesting. I talk a lot about Becky coaching the Aces and what Bill Laimbeer built. And I saw a quote where it was Bill Laimbeer that way back then was the one that saw what Jackie and Asia would be. Right? He told I seen the quote where he told them, "Man, y'all stay together forever. Y'all get ready to change the game, basically." And I mean, if they are not doing that right now as the best 1-2, I think they're the top scoring duo. Just that vision. I don't think that Bill. We talk a lot about Becky. I don't think that Bill gets a lot of the vision for like building and seeing what this talent, the core talent I'm talking about, could look like. Could look like, you know what I'm saying, going forward. So just shout out to him for putting those two together because they put on a special ass finals. I mean, it wasn't the finals we was expecting because we wanted more of a fight. But if you just go back and watch Jackie and Asia's work, I mean everybody, it was a lot of nice work that went on. But if you go back and watch Jackie and Asia's work in the finals, my goodness, what a special ass finals they had. Go ahead.
No, they treat Bill like they treat Mark Jackson.
I don't know. I don't know. Because when Bill's back in the building, like, there's love. Like, when I saw the quote, it was like him back in the building.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the Aces. I'm just talking about the people that don't give Bill the credit. They do the same thing like they did, like when Mark Jackson, when he got Steph, Draymond, and Clay. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's people put you in a situation, then somebody come and get the credit for it because they want a chip with it, right? But the people that actually built it and seen the vision for it and got cut loose for no reason, that's the part of what I mean by that. Not necessarily like they don't, like, the Aces gonna give love because without him, this team's not who this team is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they treat Bill better than Mark, but I also understand why Mark get it how he get it. I also kind of get that. Yeah, right, Darnell. It was different. It was very different. It was see, Darnell, see, now you wanna have a mention conversation in the chat. Here we go. It was that. It was the comments. It was, cause I mean, you got to remember. So you got to go back and think about when he was there, right? Because they was like, yeah, when we leave, we go pray together and everything. Remember? Like, tell me the last time they said that. And that's not to say that anybody is any less religious or in touch with their spirituality or any of that. But it's not as talked about, and it's not pushed as much as the narrative as it was when he was there. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then there was his comments about the locker room, and then you said that then you had your homophobic comments, like working at an organization with LMNOP people in the executive and front office. I mean, you didn't want to be there long in the one of the LGBT capitals of the world. Are you serious? Yeah, no, it just didn't work out. But sorry, Mark. But yeah, I think Bill gets treated way better. All across the board. But there's that. There's that. But let's spend some time on these Aces in Asia and what we saw in the actual domination. I'm calling it the quadrifecta. Okay? Scoring champ, MVP, Depoy, Finals MVP. She got the most points overall.
I can't with that deal right now, man.
I'm not with you right now, Darnell. I'm not with you right now. I'm not. One thing about Darnell don't play about. If you know Darnell, y'all know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But he could be a little pushy with it, from what I heard. But yeah, there's that. When you think about these Aces, though, what we got to see in the finals. Nalissa get a chip. The team growing up. Jo doing her thing. Remember, I thought Jo was going last year.
I didn't.
How much of this team looks the same next year?
I think a lot of the pieces there. It's gonna come down to really salary cap, right? That's gonna be the real question, right? What does the CBA do, and then how the money is laid out. At the end of the day, I think you have to go out and get a wing, right? We got enough guards, we got enough bigs, but we got to go get somebody on the wing to at least take a little bit of load off Young, Jo. Outside of that, we should better run it back to go get another chip, but I don't think you see a lot of it changing. I do think we add a piece or two, but like I said, everything's gonna come down to the CBA and what changes there. So that's the part we don't know. But the core three should be there, right? Jackie, Chelsea, Asia, those three should be there.
So let's talk about some of the players who came in. Dana with her dribbling ass, 2-time champ though. Forever dribbling ass Dana.
Hey, listen, she said she got time for people, man. She said she got.
Oh yeah, I seen her on X. I said forever dribbling ass Dana.
Cutting up.
Forever dribbling ass Dana, but you got to say 2-time motherfucking champ behind it. So here's the thing: when you think about Dana with her dribbling ass, is she back, or do you think she played herself into a position where she gets that starting role now on another team, or should she look to stay in the groove of being that 6th to 7th player off the bench on a championship caliber team?
See, here's the thing: when you get into moments like that, it's like, what is the real worth of her going to another team to be a starter versus being in a situation where you can win chips? Because if you can get the same amount, I always think about it like this: if you can get the same amount of money to just stay where you at to win a chip versus going to be a starting point guard, you might as well just stay where you at. Especially when you know you're going to get minutes, quality minutes.
Well, I don't know. And the reason I asked is because the whole big thing about when she was in Chicago was that James had said she was going to be the starting point guard. So she wanted to be a starting point guard. And so I was just saying, like, what she just displayed, did that make any team feel like, yo, I need to go here there to be my starting point guard? Or, yo, this is your role and this is where you thrive. You won 2 chips being that. Be that, honey.
I think it's different, though. It's about the quality of players you're around. When you're around this group,
that's why I said a championship caliber team.
Yeah,
that's why I said a championship caliber team. That's why I put that qualifier on there. And that's why I say she did it 2 times. Because I don't know if she was 6 or 7 in Chicago off the bench, but you came off right like you played a more of a backup role. You weren't a starter. In these 2 positions, it resulted in a ring for you.
Yeah, it's hard to sacrifice when you're on 9 winning teams, right? If you're on 9 winning teams, then I want to start. But like I said, if the money's the same, because everything comes out to the CBA at the end of the day. If the money's the same, whether she goes to a different team to start or stay on the bench, the Aces, I think she'll choose to stay with the Aces because she understands the locker room. She understands her role. And she gets to be herself. Going to another team, now you gotta build everything back up of who am I?
So you got the core 3, you got Jewel. Who are the other 2 that you saving?
Well, now this is by default because you traded them 1 pick for her. So that's just a default.
You said who's the default?
Nalissa.
So that's 5. So who else? Who's the one other person you saving?
Honestly, I don't truly think that you have the core 6. I mean, you protect 6. I just protect those 5 because I don't think nobody else is gonna pick nobody else. If you do, you do. But you come to get Kia Stokes, you come to get Meg, you come to get CPT. Like, I mean, I just take my chances with that. I don't think you're gonna come get Dana. To be honest with you, I challenge it, but I don't think you're gonna come get Dana in the expansion draft. So I'm protecting 5.
No, all 6 don't have to be signed. And if I could protect 6, I absolutely would protect 6. Like I don't see a benefit to just being like, well, I just ain't gonna protect none of y'all, especially not Dana. Like with Dana, with her dribbling ass. Game 1 doesn't happen without Dana.
I mean, you could protect it, but I'm saying this like if I'm not mistaken, somebody might have nobody got Cord. It would have been Plum. Offense say one of them got Cord, but they didn't. But yeah, I'm protecting the big 3, of course, and then outside of that, right? Nalissa is automatic. Nalissa in that sense because I traded number 1 draft pick for her, right? So that's 4 right there, and then if I take Dana, that's 5. I don't necessarily need to protect Drew just because I don't know what the salary cap situation is gonna be. If it comes out to salary cap and we need it, I would probably not protect Drew in a situation because I can get two or three players for what we paying for her.
But why wouldn't you protect Jewel and Trader?
You trying to pull off a trade for Drew Lloyd and get something back?
What did you give up to get? What did you give up to get her?
Plum. I ain't getting no Plum back. Nigga, I gave up Plum to get Drew Lloyd.
You say protect Nye if you don't protect Drew.
Well, yeah, because I mean that's a way cheaper deal. Yeah, you can do that. But also, I like even if you don't protect Drew, who gonna want to take on that money? That's gonna be the thing. Like, are you gonna be wanting to pay Drew? If the
Supermax is going to 850,000, you ain't even talking about 250,000. No more. Like, I'm so over the money part. Open the books. Pay the women what they owe. It ain't hurting y'all pockets. It ain't spend the money.
Now I say if the Supermax is $2 million, right? That's $2 million that you finna take out of what budget? You feel me? Like, am I willing to pay Drew Lloyd $2 million? That ain't finna probably
I wouldn't necessarily have to. I wouldn't necessarily have to sign her to $2 million if it's a 1-year deal.
Yeah, but also who else are you picking up from each team? You know what I'm saying? That matters because that's the thing about it. That all that has to play in the equation. Like, man, who else am I picking up? What's their current contract? And if I gotta pay them more, because what if somebody's protected that's not on a 1-year deal? Because there are some players that ain't on a 1-year deal. How much that money's affected?
At this point, it don't even matter because if I don't like the money, once I protect you, I can still try to trade you or do something else. It don't necessarily mean that you got to be signed. It don't mean that you got to stay on this team, but it do give me some leverage to try to get something else at least than just letting people just walk out the door. Is there a benefit to not protecting 6? I don't think so. What's up, Philip? No, we don't know what Jewel gonna be paid yet. Nah, I don't.
Yeah, none of this is in like.
That's not even really.
It's all hypothetical. Yeah.
I'm not even really worried about money. I'm talking about just if I'm able to construct the team. Who are you protecting? What do you let go? And then even if you say, hey, maybe you weren't that big a deal on this team, how does another team value you? How does another team value you as now a champion, with that experience of what you showed? Like, again, you can say what you want about Jewel Lloyd. Motherfucker, ain't never lost a game in the finals. If she gets to the finals, she won them. Who do you think you are? She may take that pay cut. Mrs. Big Shorts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I noticed that Mr. Big Stuff in a commercial. I hadn't heard it in a while. Next thing I know, it's in a commercial. But who do you think you are? Mrs. Big Shorts, Hey, listen, again, she may take a pay cut. Some of them may be willing to take pay cuts to play with Asia, to stay together. Who knows?
Yeah, man, we don't know. I mean, we just it's all hypotheticals at the end of the day because it's a lot of
Most
people.
important thing about Jewel is come up off that Kobe puffer. That's the most important thing. That's the most important conversation with you right now. Come up off that Kobe puffer. That's it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But we see how that goes. We see how that goes. A player like Chelsea Gray. So I don't think that Chelsea's been core. So I think you do have to spend a a, a, a spot protecting her. Do y'all think Chelsea comes back next year to run it back, or do y'all think Chelsea's like, I'm walking away with my chip?
I think she comes back. I don't think
So
she's. I think she has. Me personally, I think Chelsea has 1 or 2 years where she's gonna be done with that in 2 years. I think she's gonna play two
so
more seasons.
so here's my thinking, y'all. I'm just gonna say this. I think Chelsea really, really, really enjoys being a mom, and I guess my fear is that um if we go to a work stoppage, I could see Chelsea being like, "Yo, I'm just gonna unrival and chill." Especially if it's no season next year at all. Like I could see Chelsea like unrivaling and then like being real comfortable with like play dates with the kids and shit, pulling up at the sandbox and you know what I mean? That's just
Well, I mean, Chelsea don't come back. That changes everything. Then yeah, you got to keep Dana and you got to keep Drew Lloyd. Like,
I think Chelsea's hoop head is I don't know. I think it's moving towards coaching. Maybe she
I
unrivaled in coach. Could you see
I
her back
do
on the
see
staff
her.
at like Duke or something like that? Could you see
I
that?
I do see her being a head coach somewhere. I do see that in Chelsea and in her future. I think she'll mess around and be a WNBA coach. To be honest with you,
You
head
think she
coach.
would try? You think she would start at WNBA like as an
I
assistant,
don't
or
think
you
she.
think
Would,
she would go back
I
to the
don't think
college
that.
ranks?
I don't think they're gonna allow it. But if it was somebody that allowed to do it, they allow her to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know why
I
I'm
think
saying
they
that?
keep you after the finals. Go ahead.
You know why I'm saying that? It's because I think that if anybody was to give her the opportunity to do it, it'll be the Aces because the head coach then moved on somewhere.
Okay. All right. Yeah, she assisting on the Aces right now, and on the and in Unrivaled, but it's okay.
Yeah.
She's I mean she's hey you seen them go get Chelsea's clipboard now. I don't know how much more official y'all need it to be. She got a clip. They went and got her clipboard.
Yeah, man. What they be up on the board doing to be funny as hell.
So gonna be interested to see where we go. Where we go from there.
I mean, I'm loving where we at, man. I'm loving where we sitting at. Overall, I think there's some things that we can do that we got to clean up in the off season, right? I don't think you bring back this same exact roster, but I think you get now that Cheyenne she'll be more ready to go. After her kid having an off season, she can give you more next season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I think they'll do something's gonna happen between Meg and Kia Stokes. One of them don't return. I don't know which one, but one of them don't return. Now I can see somebody going to go pick up Kia Stokes in the expansion draft just because you need size. And then she got championship experience, but I think one of them is going to be gone. Um, let's see, KB. That's still gonna be a mid. If don't nobody take out the expansion draft, KB at the expansion draft, I think KB come back just because she's been there for all three chips. So
Mm-hmm.
you got it. You keep that experience around. Um, the Rook, she stays there. So I think for the most part, majority, I'm gonna say 70 between 70 75% of this team returns. And the rest is not
I don't
going to
know.
leave. I don't think the rest is going to leave because I think one or two players might get picked off the Aces, but
I'm with you, Gamecocks. I got KB potentially at the Dream.
yeah, if they don't protect it, yeah, what does KB do? Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Because if you really
Because
think about it,
is
like,
BG back? Is BG back at the Dream next year?
no, I think she's gone.
Going to another team, or you think she retires?
One of the two.
Frank Wright, you was good.
Honestly, I don't even know how much BG really got left in the tank. Like she really want to hoop. I think more just, man. Hey, listen, I just know I can come up here and get this check. Yeah, feel me? Let's keep getting these check while I can.
I told y'all about with ATL where studs go to. Never mind.
Yeah, man. Atlanta. She might have to get up out of there.
It'll be interesting to see what we do in the draft, especially because we're gonna be drafting in the later rounds. I don't think we have a first round pick, right?
Nope. We don't never have a first round pick. We always trade them things.
Oh, you think signs are okay? You say signs is pointing to BG coming back to the Dream, but you wouldn't as the front office. Okay, we're about that check right now. Okay.
All right. So listen. If BG comes back, then you still got a large amount of problems. So you just gonna let Coffee or Hillman go to let BG come back, and then you got Bree Jones. She's a free agent too. So that's a tough choice you got to make. Now everybody on 1 year contracts. You know what I'm saying? And they bigs over there. Yeah. That I Gamecock. I'm here with you. That's why I said, as long as BG can keep collecting them checks, I think she's straight. Like, you feel me? Like, hey, what that CBA talking about? Oh, y'all gonna give out them $2 million contracts? Y'all gonna give us some real money? Yeah, I might have to collect me a check or two over there. Let me see what that feel like. Might have to collect them benefits right quick on you. All right, BG definitely collecting that money on the A side right now. But hey, what them benefits hitting? You know what I'm saying? That honestly says when you say people gonna retire, I think that's the reason why a lot of these players gonna at least try to stick out 2 more years because that money probably don't kick into 27. So you're gonna have to play this year and then get to the 27 season to get the real benefits. So I think that a lot of these players that want to retire, they're gonna try to play 2 more years just so they can make that happen. Because you're gonna have to be in that CBA to make it happen. Because they ain't trying to do no kickback. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, we gonna kick back the people that they've been. Nah, they're gonna try to fast forward that money, or you gonna have to be on a contract during the period of when it starts. So that's why I say I think a lot of people in 2 years. That's when you're gonna see a real big change in a dub of how things gonna really go.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because it's a lot of young talent coming in for y'all to let some other talent sit around and you gonna let the older talent, you gonna let the young talent end up somewhere else. I don't know. I mean, you got this Upshot League coming up, and the Upshot League look like it's gonna be the G League, is what they trying to be. So be on the lookout for that. They start May 26th, I think. So it's gonna be interesting. Where it go from here? But they'll be playing right at the same time that the WNBA is supposed to be playing, and it is a 5-on-5 league. I'm gonna talk about it at some point, but it's interesting that they have another 5-on-5 league that'll be starting up with 4 teams in the Southeast, May 26th, just as the WNBA is either heading into the startup of a season because we get a deal done by the 31st, or in a lockout.
Is that Swoops League?
No, not Swoops. I think Cheryl Miller is associated with that
Miller.
league.
I know it's one of the
not Swoops. So it's like,
is that the one that got the Cleveland, Detroit?
Nah, that's WBL.
Bro, there's so many leagues going on, man.
The WBL is I want to say Chris Webber or somebody is involved with that one, but this Upshot League, they got so it's Cheryl Miller, Ann Myers Drysdale, Sanicia Estrada, former WBA boxing champ, Patrick Young from Florida basketball player, founder of PY4 Foundation, Annie Q, Chris Robert, they're like an actor. But it's interesting. Now listen where their teams is. Yeah, that's the Cheryl Miller League. Now listen to this. It's the Upshot. It sounds like it's going to be a G League. Now listen to where they playing. They playing in Charlotte, North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina, Jacksonville, Florida, and Savannah, Georgia. So it's the Charlotte Crown, the Greensboro Groove, the Jacksonville Waves, and the Savannah Steel. I got a little video coming out about them, about the little league, and kind of how they trying to put it together. But they gonna be traveling on bus. You know, they try to be close enough where they can travel on bus and they don't got to worry about planes. But I thought what was interesting is that for each of the 4 teams, they had to come in with they had to raise 8 figures. So they coming in with 8 figures worth of capital for each team. So I thought that was interesting. They coming in with a little bit of money. But I thought it was interesting, and I'll get into this. It's 4 teams and they're gonna play a 40-game season.
They have hold on, how many games?
40. You heard me? 40. It's 4 teams. I'm gonna play every team. I'm gonna play everybody 10 times or something. You heard me?
Bro, what?
20 home games, 20 away games.
Dog, that makes no sense right there, dog.
So I got be on the lookout for the video about it. But listen, they're gonna
mean don't play no playoff games, no nothing, because it's only 4 teams. God, but what are y'all doing? Now I can understand if it was like 8 teams, that make a little bit more sense. But 40 games for 4 teams?
Listen, 40 games. Yeah, 40 games. Yeah, I'm telling you now.
Man, that's crazy. Now that's crazy. Now.
Yeah, they haven't really gave much about any media rights or compensation and nothing like that. 4 teams, 40 games. That's what I said. 4 teams, 40 games. 40 games.
That's
crazy. What I said. 40.
It's not, but to be honest with you, it's not a lot of games. It's just 4 teams. That's the crazy part about it.
It's a lot of us watching the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah. That's the problem with the 40 games.
Yeah, the 40 games that's normal. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's really like 40. It's kind of like professional sports supposed to be more than college sports, but 40 games is like a college season. That's really what it is. They just spread it out.
Dang, Jackie. Right. Over and over and over again. That may be why they don't have a TV deal yet.
Man, who's signing up for that? like, who's signing up for that? Who's signing the TV deal?
But here's why I think that they're headed to be in the G League, because their goal is to get, have everybody help. So I think eventually all of these little fragmented leagues. So Upshot will start these 4. The WBL will start their I guess what should we call it? I guess they kind of Midwest teams. They Midwest teams. They Michigan, Indiana, Midwest teams. They'll do something on the West Coast, and eventually all of those little things will get bought up and swallowed up into something bigger to have facilities and everything around the country. Because they're gonna build some facilities. But what was interesting about this is that their commissioner was the commissioner for this Upshot League was formerly a commissioner with the WNBA. Go ahead, Rob.
No, I'll say so. Then you got 4 teams there, 4 teams there. That's 8, right? So that's half the league. So now you just got to make, what, 7, 8 more teams, 16 teams.
That's
you got to match with the WNBA so you can.
Or you fold into the WNBA. And you allow the WNBA to go from 16 to 2014.
Yeah, you can do it that way. But if you coming up as a development league, you got development players. So,
Well,
my
not
my
necessarily.
well, my thing of it
So
is though, even if like they're doing something for the dub, right? So say that this league goes on TV and these players get balling, and then these players start getting bought up by WNBA teams. Then what do you do? Like, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to water down the
when we
product.
signed it, when I signed a contract to pay you your money, then our contract is what it is. So you finish this season, and if you go play in the WNBA, you go play in the WNBA. That's why if it's a G League, it works. So here's the thing: the core identity of Upshot is its mission is it's to up everybody's shot. So it's a commitment to uplift, elevate, and develop women's basketball, the athletes, the coaches, front office personnel, while fostering community connection. So their point is for you: don't stay here. Get your shot and get the hell on. This your Upshot.
Yeah,
Please go.
I get that. I'm just saying, I wonder what the contract's gonna look like because you start like say like in the situation Ace was in, right? You had 3 rookies, you had 2 rookies outperforming the rookie that you drafted right first. They go to that league, they get the balling, and then the Aces get an injury. Then they go sign one of these players off the roster.
So let me back up. Maybe I should have said this. The point of Upshot is this: Upshot's goal is to sign all of the ones that didn't get drafted in the WNBA draft.
Got you.
That's where they're starting first. You made it to the
All
draft. You
undrafted
could have been
rookies.
to the draft. You came out of this class. You didn't make it to the WNBA. Here's an opportunity for you to develop, showcase your talent. Okay, so they got 4 teams. I don't know how many people they're gonna have on all of them.
I mean, you
But that's they.
just say just say 12.
Say they got 48 off. Say they got 48 opportunities. 12 on each team, right? 48 opportunities. So now instead of 36 people getting an opportunity, now we looking at 84 have an opportunity to be playing someplace if everybody gets signed, right? So for that, it sounds really, really good, right?
Yeah. I mean,
is it sustainable? Is it sustainable? And
marketable.
is it sustainable? That you want to sell $15 tickets and then season ticket deposit is $44. I don't know that we're raising enough capital for what it is that we really want to be able to do to be able to pay these women, right? So
it's sustainable and it's marketable. That's the thing that comes with it. But I mean, honestly though, it will be sustainable because if you're taking all the undrafted rookies, the best of the best, undrafted rookies that don't make the roster, it could be sustainable for this factor, right? They're gonna play much harder. It's gonna be better brand of basketball than what you're gonna see night in, night out at the dub, the people that's making money. Because the hunger is, hey, I want to make more money. This is what you got to do to get to that bigger check, to get to a bigger roster. So the sustainability and the marketability piece is gonna be the hardest, is because, hey, how do you get to see these players? You know what I'm saying? They could be grinding, the basketball could be better. How do you get to see the product? That's gonna be the biggest key. The process and everything that they got laid out. I love it. But now, how do you get to that next layer for people to see the product on a consistent basis?
well, they got to get a TV deal or an app or something. Something got to give.
Shit,
I know that.
They can use YouTube. YouTube. Shit, honestly, shit, it don't matter. Just get somewhere where people can see it. That's all. All the other, just get somewhere where people can see it. I don't care how they can see it. Just get to something. Don't make it hard for people to see it. Like, don't be the W and make it hard for people to see the product. Make it the easiest possible way to see the product, so you can get to the monions.
The vice president of basketball operations, Taj McWilliams Franklin. And like I said, they said the 4 initial teams are fully financed, the 8-figure investment.
It sounds like they're gonna have some more teams playing 40 games. They just ain't figured out the rest of the cities.
I don't know. So far, that's all they said. And then, bus travel.
Yeah, you know how they do that like initial announcement.
So
and
they have
make another announcement. Yeah.
They got the Charlotte Crown. They'll be playing at Bojangles Coliseum. Head coach is the head coach is Trisha Stafford Odom. Greensboro Groove. They're gonna play at the Novant Health Fieldhouse. Coach is Janice M. Washington. Jacksonville Waves. They're gonna play at the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. I think the coach's name is Jessica Bogia, something like that. Savannah Steel, and they'll play at the In-Market Arena, and their head coach is Coretta Brown. So I don't know if y'all familiar with any of those names. Taj McWilliams, Franklin. I'm familiar with that name. But as far as these coaches, I'm not familiar with them. But this is where they're at right now. And I got some more information coming out on this, and then me and Political are gonna do a different kind of breakdown too. So,
what's this league called?
Upshot. So, y'all be on the lookout. Well, Rob, what you got up? What else you got up for the rest of the day?
I just got a couple videos I'm gonna drop today, but outside of that, nothing really. Just trying to get everything in order for the week. Got some calls to make, but outside of that, nothing really.
Well, I mean, y'all know I'm back in just a little bit now with sound off. I believe Welcome to HDI TV has the playoff edition Pillsbury-ish list he's gonna drop today. So we're gonna see where that's going. I'm gonna talk some WNBA playoffs, just to look back at those six, where they go from there, where they go from where they were, where we think they can go now. Now we'll be back on Hot Takes Wednesday, and we'll be able to talk about college games. I don't forget we got UConn basketball starting in the next 33 minutes in the UConn Plus app. Absolutely watching Husky basketball in a half hour to see what they look like. What else? Celebrating Asia, and then the CC show for today. So with that, I mean, I'm gonna get on out of here and get ready for Husky basketball. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. That's Rodman Man Media, Mr. Shake My Hand. Make sure y'all follow him on all platforms. Let's Talk Sports. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We out.